Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully everything is working and hopefully you guys had some good progression today on your accounts. I'm gonna play on one of viewers' accounts once again because this is obviously more close to live. As you know, on test server we're way ahead. So I can't really show you anything new. So yeah, the most important thing that is unlocked today, and I hope you guys spend your stamina there. Actually, I put a thumbnail with the domains rather than with the dungeons, but these are the dungeons you should be running today. You should be maxing it out to level 14 in each one of them. The reason for that is when you first clear the dungeon, you are getting a lot of free equipment, which helps you build your teams, and at this stage you really want to have 2 puppeteer sets. If you have not gotten the 2 puppeteer sets yet, make sure you use all your bread you can, and you can do it multiple ways. There are a few packs that you can buy, the pop-up packs as well. I'm not sure if there's anything from the content creators, but there's few discounted packs as well as a free pack. So if you use my code Gorax1 here, you will get it. But yeah, try and get your hands on as much bread as possible to be able to get that puppeteer set, because the puppeteer set allows you to ditch Reina in your aura team and do a lot of damage with Solmo, and this account is utilizing that. Today I will help you guys clear your dungeons and other things, so if you have any questions, ask them on the chat or join my Discord, share your setups, and we can build the teams together. Okay? So as you can see, this account is currently rank 1 on its server. Quite a huge difference there, and it was similar yesterday. 500 million damage increase, and this is the video you could watch on my channel right now. If you have not watched it yet, go and see this team in action. It is using Solmo rather than Rena. This account has Rena, but the reason why we are not using Rena, where is Radiance? There we go. Yeah, the reason why we're not using Rena is Rena scales with defense. Currently, there's no much defense to go around. The main reason you would use Rena is because you want to have this ultimate energy that will reduce your cooldowns from 20 seconds to 18 seconds, so you can match the rotation of the boss. However, before Inspiration 1, Rena is not great. Okay, Rena is just like your typical support. At Inspiration 1, she's just double the power, you could say. The application of the buffs from the battle skill is 100% compared to 35%, which is huge. You get all of these debuffs. Before that, Rena can be replaced, and you will probably notice that as well, that you've wasted 2000 dice and you ended up not playing Rena, because these supports here are all really good. This banner is actually finished, but that one, Solmo, that's where you can get him for 300 dice. You can select him and he is as good as Rena, especially in the early stages of the game. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I wanted to show you something else as well. If you are playing Ice Blast, please let me know. I want to build an Ice Blast team. I want to see how Ice Blast team performs early on, as I believe they are still very valid. It's just people are not building them because everyone invested in aura, etc. We can't hype Solmo too much, otherwise devs will nerf it. Oh, I see where you're coming from. And that's true. Yeah, I mean, he is definitely the MVP from this banner, but this lady here, Viliana, I believe, she is also very good. I would definitely get a copy of each. The thing with Urgula is he's a debuffer, and we already have access to so many good debuffers, but who knows? Maybe he will shine. And the thing is that Solmo doesn't really need his inspirations. Inspiration 1 is rubbish. This helps, but it's not the greatest. But another thing that people don't think about is when choosing Solmo, if you're playing Aura team, guys, you have Rena, let's say you wailed out on Rena, but you're a brand new player and you're missing Analysis. The reason why we use Analysis is because she grants 20% max HP and 20% damage bonus, okay, to that hero that is in front of her. If I didn't have her, if I was brand new player, the reason why you would play Solmo is you will put Solmo behind Talefia and look at his passive. While on the field, grants shield to the ally unit directly and gains 1 stack of Tempered every 6 seconds. The hero also gains 1 Tempered when taking damage. So Tempered, Enlightenment increased and max HP increased. What I wanted to see is this buff is getting applied to the hero in the front as well. No, okay, so I was pretty sure that the Tempered bonus is going to be applied to the hero in the front as well, which will be the extra HP given to Talefia. Sadly, it doesn't work like that, so Blammy Flower, is it worth spending the dice to get 150 to get Lelvanis banner? Lelvanis is a very solid hero in Season 1. I would definitely get her, and 150 dice, that's a bargain. Why it's a bargain? Because most exclusive heroes will cost you at least 300 dice, okay? So getting an exclusive hero for 150 is great. So this account also has Ice Blast team. So maybe we should try and build it during this live stream. I mean, we don't have any talents, but, you know, it might be helpful for you guys, unless there is someone watching who has invested into talents. I don't want to spend bread on the talents here because in 2 days we will need a lot more bread to go through the talents and get the maximum tier. This will be huge boost to everyone's account. So definitely worth waiting and not extending your resources. But yeah, the dungeons that are available are pretty easy to solve. Okay, we'll wait for some stamina. They're really easy for veteran players. You can play pretty much anything. I cleared it with Ice Blast team, people are clearing it with Toxin team, and you can clear it with Aura team. So if you build your Vortex team, you can use that team and you'll clear all the dungeons to level 14. But it's crucial you do it, okay? It's crucial you do it, it's worth it. I mean, let's have a look at your equipment and see what we can do first. So here we have Talefia, okay? And the problem with this account is that Talefia's crit rate is really low. Crit damage is good, but crit rate is low. So ideally, yes, that's how we want to build Talefia. We want to have golden alarm, and we want to have crit damage gloves with HP percentage. That's perfect. But because we can't level this up to the maximum level, we're low on crit rate. The only way to get crit rate is, for example, if we could have an HP percentage chest. Where is it? HP percentage chest with crit rate or something like that. This is actually used on Berengar, and the problem is if we use that, we're gonna lose the skill set here. After landing 3 critical hits, the war gains 10% damage up. So, I mean, ideally we don't want to lose it, but what we can do is we can try. It gives us 65%, we lose that 10% attack, and there is another issue I've noticed on this account. Well, let's load this team first, because it didn't load properly. There we go. When we build Aura team, we want Telefia to have the highest attack. Oh, okay, you fixed that already. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what we wanted. We want to ensure that Telefia is the highest attack, so she gets benefits from this guy, Linkus. So since this is done already, we can try this. There's only one piece of equipment like that, and let's see if this pays off. Before we run it, I obviously need to see the damage done. Hey Crazy, hello, hey Gorax, I saw you talk about this support hero earlier, I'm gonna try it later, the Buffalo guy. Yeah, he's great. Solmo is really great, he's a lifesaver here. So 1.5 billion damage here, done previously before doing that change. So let's have a look if removing this set, but giving her a tiny bit more crit will increase our damage. We're still below what we would like to be. We're like at 75% where we would like to be at 100. Why? Oh, I didn't load it. No, and yeah, because I didn't press the fight, so I'm not using the team. And I need to do that, and I need to put the chest again. HP percentage, there we go. Let's try it, and now it will be saved. Hey. But yeah, oh, by the way, this month CCP, which is the content creator program, has finished, so in the next few days I'm expecting some giveaway codes, which I will give out mostly during the live streams, but I might also get a huge code, which I will create not raffle, I'll create a giveaway on YouTube. So everyone will have a chance to participate, and similar to the giveaway I've done for the account, we will choose one winner, and that codes are going to be huge, depending obviously on how many views I got during the month. So I'm expecting at least 10 Heliolite dice code for one person, and obviously 3 Heliolite dice for everyone else, so that's still very good. So yeah, make sure you join my Discord, basically, as I will announce that as well. Helps you stay connected, and we always share teams, etc. Okay, so let me just check live in progress, just checking, making sure everything is working on my end when it comes to the live stream. I can see both chats, so that's good. Telefia is my favorite hero, even if Dauntless in the end does more damage. Yeah, I mean, she's nice to look at, and Aura has this kind of aura around it that's quite good looking. Hello, Gugarambo, welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's see if that change, sacrificing chest, set basically bonus for more crit works out. We just might run into a lucky RNG where we are critting constantly, and that will increase our damage, so we can't really tell, but yeah. And I'm just hoping to pull on the analysis banner to get her to at least inspiration 3. Yeah, that would be a huge boost, but the question is, when is that banner? Because I noticed you have, or at least you had, enough Worm Arrow to go 800 in the Wish Summon banner, but you didn't pull the trigger yet, so I was wondering what you're waiting for. Oh, and by the way, there's a brand new code as well. I forgot what it is. I did include it in my recent video, but the code is Battleforge. So let me paste it in all the chats. There we go. So Battleforge is brand new code you can redeem in the game. Gives you 3 Heliolite dice. I mean, the codes are not great, but it's there. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we lost quite a lot of the damage, but the thing is, with Solmo, we are surviving. So that's amazing. 698 million. Let's do it one more time. I want to track the DPS. We are at 1,374,000, and then we'll revert the change and see how much DPS we did. Because obviously there is a RNG. And the problem with new temporal vortex is, in previous temporal vortex, you were only worrying about one RNG. You know, if you were playing teams like Dauntless or even Wild, you know how RNG those teams were. Now, you are worrying about two RNGs. So while you can have a good RNG with your Toxin team, you might have a bad RNG with your Dauntless or Aura, or the other way around. And that's what was happening on the other account I was playing. Like, I was doing 1.2 billion damage with my Toxin team, but my Dauntless team couldn't make it to 1 billion and survive. But when they survived, they did 1.2 billion. So both teams did really good damage, but it was such a horrible experience trying to hit that RNG. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I have news about Analysis banner, I'll let you guys know, because I know this is the most sought after banner, especially for the players who missed Dragonheir, and also veterans who are at like E1 or Inspiration 3. They want to get her to Inspiration 5, as this will be a huge boost. How is the Toxin team doing? Why can I only see two Toxin heroes? There they are. Yeah, so I'm really surprised that your Toxin team with Ogok alone is surviving. This means you've built the team really nicely with enough haste to keep him alive. So those of you who are not running that yet, you might try that, okay? I mean, RNG again, the team died, but in most cases the team survives. So we're back to Aura team. Hello, Mr. Rabbit, welcome. Alright, so for the Aura team, that's what matters, because we all need the changes to the Aura team right now. 1.37, exactly the same. Alright. But yeah, if we hit 700 here and 700 here, then we're looking good. So if we load it, right? So yeah, saving this set is actually quite beneficial. I did try on this. I tried this previously and it didn't work well, because obviously we want as much crit damage as possible, but at this stage running something like that didn't pay off really, because we lose a lot of crit damage. Just look at that, and I wonder how are we losing 64%. Oh, okay, because that's the gloves have 80%. That was just a brain freeze there. So there's not really much you can do to improve this team's damage at the moment, because those heroes, they don't really care about the stats, truth to be told. Here, same and same here, he doesn't care about the stats. So I think this team is like solid unless you could get more. I mean, that's a very good piece of equipment early on. Yeah, that's solid. And here, yeah, I mean, this would be better if you could have crit rate, crit damage, right? But I mean, fishing for a piece of equipment like that will waste too much stamina, and it's not worth it. But maybe we can do some upgrades to the toxin team. So if we go here and save this, yes, test. We can try and change a few things as well. I mean, I use different placement. So what if we use my placement, which would be something like... something like this. That's what I use. Let's have a look. But my team is different. I use Scar, okay? So I might even use different placement than that. Totally different. Will you try Ice Blast and Burn team? I'm looking for someone crazy who has an Ice Blast team build so I can try it, because we don't have talents to spend on this account, right? I could build a team, but without talents it will be very hard to judge the damage. So if you have a team, if you invested in Ice Blast, I would love to do it. I love this game, but still not a big team builder for the task. Who has a good tutorial or site explaining all the mechanics? So Gugu Grambo, if you look through my channel, if you are in season 1 because you just started playing, I hope you are in season 1. If you're in another season, then let me know. But if you are in season 1 and you look at my videos that I recorded around 2-3 years ago, those videos will be valid for you. Because the season 1 experience didn't change much, and season 1 was one of the best seasons we had because everything was really balanced. The only thing that changed for you as a new player is you have access to all the new stuff on top of the old stuff. So the meta changed a little bit because you can play Aura in season 1, which we couldn't, but you can clear dungeons pretty much easily. So if you're looking to clear dungeons, join my Discord and share your formation, share what you want to clear, and the community as well as me when I have time. We will help you get yourself sorted, okay? So here is the Discord link. That's the easiest way to help you, because... yeah, if Anselmo is Inspiration 0, we should still be alright, Blanca. So, yeah, I might give it a shot. Maybe in the middle of the stream. I plan to stream for 2 hours, and... yeah, so we'll play with this for like an hour, and then if you could refresh me your credentials on Discord, then I can try and log you. And see what we can do with Ice Blast. I mean, Ice Blast will do less damage than Dauntless, and should do less damage than Aura at this stage. But if we can create a valid solution for those who don't have Aura, or those who want to use Aura in the AoE team because they don't have Toxin, then yeah, that will be good. Okay, 628 million with that team. So now if we can hit, I think that's the max we can hit here, wasn't it? Like 700, 800. The Toxin team will survive is change Sacredia for Rata. Yeah. But we're trying to keep that. I mean, this is a good idea if we can survive with just Ogog. But you want to change Sacredia? Is that what you played previously with? I mean, Sacredia would be better than Twitch, I think. You have Twitch with Conch, okay. So they survive, but they will do less damage, right? So let's try and make this team survive first. Help me a lot. Yeah, we have Inspiration 5. We have this, which is very, very important. We have Skill Haste. Yeah, this is really good as well. By the way, I'm playing on that test team, am I not? Yeah, the test, so we can change things around. What do we have here? So what if we skip attack on him and instead go... Do you have any more enlightenment? Yes, you do. And we give him some defensive stats. And what do you have here? Could we get another puppeteer in? Yeah, something like that. That will give us a lot of extra accuracy. You know, I'm like fishing for a little bit of extra survivability. Oh, that's the attack speed set. No. I was looking for this. Yes, Calborn, let me share the code. Quickly. From a proper team. This is test team, okay? But you can actually... Caribou, you can watch the video where I go over this team, because this is the brand new video I released today. But there you go. So this is still work in progress. You don't have puppeteer. Oh, yeah. That would be like the biggest boost you can have on your team. Really, like, huge. I would use some bread to get it, okay? Whatever you're missing a chest, try and get a chest. Stats don't matter. You will use it on a supporting hero anyway. So, yeah, the reason why I want puppeteer here, not like put puppeteer on him, but this gives us a little bit of accuracy. We don't really care about other stats. He doesn't need to have high attack because he doesn't share that attack, but having, you know, this enlightenment here helps. I wanted to use this set instead because it grants 20% attack and enlightenment, but not so much luck here. So maybe at least we could get like, oh, that's triple enlightenment. Ouch, that's good. Ah, okay, I see what you did. Right, look at this. Come on. Quadruple enlightenment, guys. Nope. Well, no, we need some accuracy on her. We don't have that. Okay, quadruple attack. Double attack. Okay, but oh, we lose accuracy here. Ah. Nope. That's the enlightenment you have. Do you have enlightenment with accuracy? No, okay. I mean, the boss requires 50 accuracy. We have a buff that reduces the requirements, so we should be okay. I have Twitch from Concha. To survive, maybe need more some. Hello, enlightenment on Ogog. Okay. Can try that. Stack it with the same team. Sadly, I don't have that Dauntless team with the new exclusive support. Without Master, still cannot make team. With the new exclusive support, you can use the new exclusive support and you can use Astion as well with it. But Mashtur is the best because Mashtur provides shield that increases damage and he also applies a lot of debuffs. So that's the main gimmick with him. What do you have here? Okay, enough accuracy because we have the accuracy chest, enlightenment sets here, and attack here. Okay, that makes sense. But the thing that we need to check is 287 enlightenment. Yeah, Twitch can't have more enlightenment. If we give Twitch enlightenment, that much enlightenment, the pet, the pet will take. The pet will be buffing him instead of Sacridia, so I need to reduce enlightenment here, sadly. So where can we lose some enlightenment? Here, probably. Ugh. Can we have, like, no enlightenment, please? Okay, defensive stats. There we go. So, more defense, 254, 287, good. So, oh, Kieran, that's alright, Kieran. I can jump on your account, like halfway through the stream, okay? So stay around, and I will jump in. So we got this. Yeah, so now she should be getting the buffs. Let's see if whatever I did changes anything. 4444, Sacridia talents don't matter. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Oh no, what did they do? What did they remove? What did he have previously? So he scales with enlightenment. Did he have that? He probably did. It's better if he has it rather than Twitch. Yeah, even this for Twitch may be good. I think that was the case. No? What did he have? Yeah, exactly. So he had that enlightenment. And what did Twitch wear previously? This set, probably attack percentage. Okay, let's try this. And then we'll just revert it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no worries, Kieran. We'll jump on your account as well, and I'll show you guys what's happening. I'll show you guys basically how good Blah Blah is. So, from what I heard, Frost is not doing really well. Rally, you probably need Monolith. You have Blah Blah, alright, because the Blah Blah I'm talking about is like Inspiration 5. So Blah Blah Inspiration 5 has easy time keeping the team alive. At lower inspirations, Blah Blah might not keep the team alive. But if we run, I know, but if we run Rata and Blah Blah instead of Ogog, we might make this team survive. Yeah, it's Nanko, guys. Nanko, he's a content creator. He was the first one to have Rata at Inspiration 5 from the people I know. And he also has Inspiration 5 Blah Blah. Crazy luck on that guy. And he is currently rank 1 on the Nexus server, which is the veteran server 10, I believe. Yeah, it's doing work, okay? So I'm gonna jump on that shortly, okay? I'm gonna show you another server. So yeah, we'll see that. But if we can score with this team now more than 650, 700, then we're golden. Oh, I need to check the timings as well. Slate is better than Durango if you have Slate's artifact. We're getting demolished. So that didn't work. 600,000. Okay, so let's revert these changes because I've made so many, like... Just the Twitch. We changed the Twitch only. Okay. So can we do something with Ogok before we change that hero? Sorry, before we change to a different setup. So what do you have here? Defense on Ogok. No, let's go Enlightenment, but we only have 2 pieces of Enlightenment. Now, what I want to do is... Let's try Ogok with Enlightenment. And give this guy... If you guys missed... This is an OP support for those of you who don't have exclusive supports, okay? Better than Rena at Inspiration 0. So what we're gonna give him is... Could we basically... Sorry, he scales with targets max HP and Enlightenment shield. Okay, so we don't really have many Enlightenment choices, but maybe this will be enough. If the team can still survive, we're good, okay? And this allows us to give Ogok more Enlightenment as well. Yes, Mark Johnson, I would use Durango if I didn't have Slate artifact, but there's no reason not to try Slate without the artifact. Just use one of the accuracy supporting artifacts, okay? Like, what's it called? The Antlers, Angelic Alliance, what else? The Orb of the Dragon or whatever. Use one of those artifacts. Supporting artifacts. Yeah, Dragon Orb, exactly. Those are all really valid. And another thing is if you run out of them, because obviously you need to build 2 teams, Downpipe Organ on Slate is not a bad choice if you have accuracy chest. You will share some of the attack from Slate to all your range heroes, and we are running 5 range heroes because we don't use what's his name? Durango, right? So that's the huge difference. Now, another thing I want to test with this team is I noticed that Ogok is running wild at the moment, right? He's just casting whenever. So I need to pay attention, and you guys please pay attention to it as well. What is killing us? If we can time Ogok properly, I believe we can survive now at 18-second rotation, okay? Because from what I understand, this is where we take the most damage. And this is the second skill that deals damage. Then we have this. This doesn't deal any damage. And this might do some damage, okay? So we definitely don't want to cast ultimate around this skill. We want to cast either on this skill or around here, but we won't be able to cover that with the immunity, but we will be able to cover that with the shield maybe. Yeah, I see this is doing a lot of damage to us. Okay, let's have a look. This skill... Nah, it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate followed by that. That's what's killing us. So you use Fur Buff. Do you have anything else? Because Fur Buff is great at healing, don't get me wrong. But Reita, Calavera as well are good. If you don't have anything else, then yes, play Fur Buff. Fur Buff was the go-to hero previously, so I know he's still very good. But yeah, okay. So looking at the Aura team, we didn't lose anything. As you can see, we're still doing same as we did. We survived, so he doesn't need enlightenment at all. The team does just fine. So it's just fixing. If we can make this team survive another minute, we can add another 100 million damage at least. So what I would like to try, this is still the test, right? So your original team is not impacted. And what I would do is cast this at 18 seconds, and we're looking at this one. So if we cast it at 13.8, for example. Oh, and by the way, in my video, when I covered the Toxin team, I was using 18.5 timer on the recast. Change it to 18 seconds, guys. If you have Puppeteer, it's gonna give you a lot of extra damage. Okay, let's see if this will work, because the boss does small crowd control as well. So if we cast Immortality, it finishes. When does it finish though? Oh, that was weird interaction there. Like, when the boss casts that, he jumps straight to this. Oh, even here, you see that? His ultimate doesn't just go slowly, it jumps straight to this point. So when does... So it's hard to tell where Immortality finishes. It finishes around here. But then we have the shield. And the shield should cover this. Yeah, the shield is covering that. So now we are immune to any deaths happening during this period. And then we have big shield here. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, if we use Reta here, we will survive, but we will lose damage. I just want to see if we can survive at this stage with just Ogok. I mean, I don't think we will lose that much damage though. I think due to Reta's kit, we will have proper damage as well. So might be worth just going back to Reta. And then we don't need the Gatekeeper stuff. We could go for something like Horn to increase damage as well. Nah, we still died. So maybe moving it forward. I'm gonna give it one more go, guys. I just want to see if we can survive this with Ogok alone, if we move the timings around, okay? We didn't improve like damage in any way. But what happens if we move the timing till... something like this. Maybe even later. All right, sorry, I'm just looking through the Discord that you've put the message on. Swords. Hi, as a new player, should I summon in this banner? Okay, so this is the banner where it's called, what is it called? First Blush Summons. Okay, so First Blush Summons. Just for those of you who can't see it. How do we do that? So this is season 1 only, right? If we transition to it now, you can see it. So in season 1, you have access to this banner. I'm not sure. Did you choose those heroes yourself? If you did, then Asila is really good. Lelvanis is solid as well. I would change this hero and put Cintrella there if you can. I'm not sure if this is possible, but Cintrella is better than La Dehlia or whatever she's called, okay? So I would definitely do that. Asila is good. Premsta is terrible. I will remove her if you can, okay? And Philandor is not great as well. But if you only go 150, then yeah, move Cintrella here. Get Asila and get Lelvanis, yeah. Hi Sunny, welcome. Or Urzilas as well. I mean, if you remove Asila here and get Cintrella, Urzilas, and Lelvanis, that's your season 1 team, okay? I'm alright, Sunny, how are you? And these are his teams. Okay, you already have Ice Blast team. Oh, wow, you have a really good Ice Blast team. Save your dice for the new hero. You will replace Zorak with it. And Frost team, nah, Frost team is tough. I don't play Frost. I would not play Frost. So yeah, if you're season 1, getting this Salmon team would work really well. Just as I said, ditch her. She's terrible. No one uses her. Bring in Cintrella. Get Urzilas, which is another Necrosis hero, etc. Okay, so how did we do? Did we survive? I didn't see. I can show you one, Sunny. It's not 3B yet because of bad stats, but now we didn't survive, but did I do more damage? 1450. What was your damage? 1540. Nah, still no. Okay, so it doesn't work. So we're gonna stay on this account for another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna move to the Nexus server, where I'll show you guys a team that can do 2.5 billion damage. So yeah, this is solid. There's nothing we can do here with this team, okay? The Aura team is solid. Oh, the only thing is, yeah, really, you can... I reverted the changes, but you can ditch that. You don't need this chest on him. The team survives easily without it. Instead, use it on Ogok. That will give you higher chance of survival. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna... change the team and see if adding Reita... now who do I ditch? Twitch? Sacredia. The problem with Reita's artifact is it won't work if I do that. To make this artifact work, you need to extend debuffs, and toxin, poison, etc. does not count. So bringing her artifact here would make 0 sense. But bringing Reita here alone Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to play on the windowed mode, as you could see, because otherwise I have this slattering that you saw last time I had. So I've been playing on the window mode in the game. I remember there was borderless mode last time, but now if we go to the settings, it's not there. So I think my drivers updated and something made, basically if I have Dragonheir on and I have another game somewhere in the background, the Dragonheir will slatter a lot. So yeah, I missed that because now I got slatters. So let's go with that team. Dun, 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 dun. So did it change? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna use this team test. And now with Rata, forgot what placement I used, by the way. Hi Olex, welcome. I think we had Puppeteer, yeah, okay, we had Puppeteer there. Do I have a team with Rata? Hold on, guys. I probably have like an outdated team somewhere. Yeah, Puppeteer was on Sacredia, but there we go. Is this an old team? Oh, this is the 18-second team. That's from yesterday, so things changed, right? So that's the team. Okay, so basically this should be easy to survive. So Puppeteer set on this guy Twitch, and then we have whatever. But with this, are we using that somewhere currently? Yeah, we use it over there. You know what? Do we need it there? Crazy, you're not sure which team to build. Dauntless, you definitely can't because no master and sell. That's true. You don't need Arena. Ha! You need the new support. See this guy? That's who you need. Yeah, Talefia Inspiration 3 will do way less damage than Inspiration 5. For Talefia to work, you need Inspiration 5. But if you leave a message on my Discord, we can have a look. So yeah. Just answered one question there. Okay. Sorry guys, so many messages. So yeah, okay, I wanted to see something else before we do this team, okay? I've noticed just now that we use antlers in the aura team. I want to see how this team does without antlers, because we could use antlers in the other team. So yeah, exactly. This will reduce damage we do with the poison team tiny bit, but antlers will give us more survivability. So this is your original team, okay? So there we go, and we instead use antlers here because this team can survive, and we receive extra healing through that, which in the aura team we don't really need because we're mostly getting shielded Yes, Oleg, remind me after this fight, or if you can't wait, you want to really run it now, I'm gonna send you a link to a video. It's fresh, it's brand new video on my channel, guys. This is the Aura team without Rena, which does way better than Rena, and there's also a team code in the description of the video, so you can paste it in while we do the testing here. How much time we have before we jump to the next account? Where are we? 5 minutes. So let's do this one run. And Carl, I'll let you play on your account and let us know how the Reta team performs. And then we can share this with the viewers as well, okay? And Kieran, if you're around, we're gonna jump to your account in about 5 minutes, and we're gonna show people how one of the most competitive servers look like currently. And also, if you are interested in obtaining a whale veteran account, easily worth around 10,000 for a huge discount, let me know in the private message on Discord and I share the details. It's not mine, I'm just announcing it because I've been asked to like spread the word basically. Okay, let's see, can we survive? Can we do more damage than... If we do 700 million then in here, over 700 million, then this is really good. Account trading is against the terms TOS. Keep that in mind. But no one ever had his account restricted. Okay, come on, if we survive the next wave... So, see, that's the thing, I wasn't expecting any damage to happen here. But we did, and Serpentemis died. We must ban you. Hey, it's not my account. But if you want one, well, let me know. Good morning, was doing Tavern Gambit, looking forward to the stream. Hello, Rhapsody, welcome. There we go, okay. I mean, yeah, still can't survive. Definitely need like maybe go in lower damage, increasing defensive stats. But yeah, I'll let you play with it. Let us quickly jump to another account. Okay, Kieran, if you're ready, I'm going to restart the game now. We've been green lead basically when it comes to like account takeovers. There've been even an initiative where they wanted us to go on viewer accounts and do summoning sessions for them, because it's always interactive. So, you know, there is a green, like a gray area. Kieran, 83 possible? There we go. Cool. What's the best replacement for Angelic Alliance? I love this question. Angelic Alliance is the most pay-to-win thing in Dragonheir Silent Gods so far. But obviously there are replacements. You're raiding the new raid in Midnight Vault. Okay. Or World of Warcraft, right? So the replacements for Angelic Alliance, there are multiple. One of them is the Orb of the Dragon God. Another one is the Golden Antlers. Then you also have... 1, 2... I'm missing something. Help me locate it. Horn on your healers, Gatekeeper staff on one of the healers. You could use Downpipe Organ if your heroes are ranged, like for example Toxin heroes. There is also... this one. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still something that can work if you don't have Angelic Alliance, because now we need so many different artifacts, don't we? And yeah, and that's pretty much it, yeah. Oh, the update is live now? Where is Rata? I think you have Rata. There you go. So... oh, where is it? No, it's talent, isn't it? It's the talent that got nerfed. Oh, it's here, guys. Cap on healing. Cap on healing. It's terrible. But anyway, what I wanted to show you, and you can see the screen here, is how competitive this veteran server is. So if we go to Temporal Vortex, just look at the damage those guys are doing. There's 3 people over 2 billion damage now, and yesterday it was slightly below 2 billion with only 1 player being over 2 billion. But look at Nanko. So Nanko went from 1.3 billion damage, right? And that's the blah blah inspiration 5. So yesterday he didn't have any equipment. He didn't buy the Game Pass, because you can max out Game Pass and you can get legendary equipment on day 1. That's what most competitive players do. You know, some of them obviously depending on the luck. And today he doubled his damage. So how he doubled his damage? Obviously he's got equipment now, and he's got Puppeteer set. So he's using Inspiration 5 blah blah. Inspiration 5 blah blah is really, I can't see that here. It's really powerful, and he's been using him pretty much everywhere because it does work really well. We have this vulnerability that increases damage done, plus all the extra buffs and damage reduction as well. And blah blah is one of my favorite heroes because it's just such a satire. Like, who would name a hero blah blah? I mean, I just love how they thought about that. But he's obviously underutilized because most exclusive supports and lower inspirations are not good. Okay, they're not good at inspiration 0. They start to shine at inspiration 1, 3, 5. Okay. And he's got it at Inspiration 5, so he's been utilizing it wherever he can. And yeah, blah blah at Inspiration 5 can solo heal the team, as you can see. Maybe the team dies, but he still can do a lot of damage. And his Dauntless team is obviously solid. Just look at this, a huge crit damage. So that means he's got crit damage gloves with crit rate. Okay, that's something not many players can have. Attack percentage, so triple crit rate already. That's just crazy, and that's from the good set, which also grants you attack and crit rate. Okay, so either he used his bread to get those items, or he was pretty lucky. And then his Guinevere. His Guinevere, as you can see, lower stats I wonder why. Sunny, since you're around and you follow the Chinese meta, he's using Mashtur, right? So Mashtur abilities will grant... oh, because at this point it doesn't matter, does it? Because Mashtur grants a shield to the hero with the highest crit damage, okay? Was it passive? No, highest attack. Oh man, I'm confusing Mashtur's abilities with Grishnar, am I not? Grishnar is the one that buffs the hero with the highest crit damage, and Mashtur buffs the hero with the highest attack. So having Guinevere with attack, as much attack as possible, and that's what he's doing, just look at that, guys. Double attack, he doesn't go for crit rate or crit damage gloves. Guinevere scales surprisingly well with attack. As long as you have around 80% crit rate and at endgame around 200 crit damage, you don't need more here. You need more in the attack. So that's what he's doing. He's got good rolls here as well. Oh, wow. Anyway. So yeah, Mashtur will boost her through the passive, and then he can build Nastienka. Oh, I get confused by this. So he builds Nastienka with crit damage and crit rate. Obviously, Nastienka has to have less attack to also make sure that Genie, Master Genie buffs Guinevere. Okay, that's the idea here. Similar, we need to ensure Kurvida has the lowest, has less attack. And if you're lucky, you will build her with triple set here, which will grant her extra attack speed. That's exactly what we want, as long as you have accuracy, and he ensures he has accuracy using accuracy chest. So that sorts it. And then Mashtur, basically just whatever he can have this set to grant us extra accuracy as well as HP percentage, because he does heal based on his max HP. So the more HP Mashtur has, the better the healing and your team survives. So even at Inspiration 5 Mashtur, sometimes the team doesn't survive if you don't have proper health. Okay, and he went for the talents as well. And then the new hero Selva, Puppeteer set on Selva, because he has 3 pieces of equipment, attack speed equipment on Kurvida. If you don't have that, then obviously you put Puppeteer on Kurvida and you can use something else here. Once again, accuracy. Accuracy on her. We can't see inspirations. Accuracy on her, I believe, because... No, she applies attack penalty with her attack. I've tested imbalance, and for imbalance, you don't need accuracy. So at this stage, you don't really need to build her with accuracy. She doesn't apply any other debuffs. Anyway. Yeah, okay. And then let's have a look at his Serpentemis. So triple set of the Enlightenment equipment, which is pretty decent. And attack percentage gloves with Enlightenment to finalize that. Inspiration 5, that's good. Twitch built with the Puppeteer set and accuracy to ensure... Oh, he's ready for basically Vortex free at least with this Twitch set. He's not gonna change much. And then blah blah, no enlightenment on blah blah, as you can see. Oh, but max resistance. So he's basically... Is it what he wants to do? Right, so he's hoping to resist that control effect, I believe. That might be the reason for it, because I see no reason to use that resistance chest here, except for the resistance itself. Alright, that's interesting. Yeah, we need some accuracy, again, to apply all these debuffs. Then Slate with the artifact, and again, accuracy doesn't build him with any enlightenment, he just cares about applying the debuffs. And Sacredia, basically similar accuracy, enough accuracy to apply all the debuffs she does. We don't really care about stats on her, but I can see that he's got a lot of HP percentage on her. So basically ensuring that the boss, remember there is a boss attack that hits 3 highest HP targets. In his case, that will be Sacredia. That will be... That will be blah blah. And Slate. Alright, so those 3 targets. And as you can see, he builds Slate defensively as well. So see Carl. This gives you an idea maybe how to keep the team alive with Ogok. Instead of going for offensive stats like we've done in your Slate, go for defensive stats if you can. Alright, and similar, build Sacredia with HP. So your Ogok, let's imagine this is Ogok. Your Ogok, Slate, and Sacredia will be the ones taking that damage. So that might help you with the survivability on that hero, okay? And then we have second place, Smell It, and 2.4 billion damage here. Different team. This is the team I showcased you yesterday with Scar. And in here, we can compare the stats, okay? So as you can see, his Serpentem is attack and enlightenment, 3.5, 350. Let's have a look at that Serpentem is here again. 352, very similar, but look at this attack. That's huge. Where is he getting this attack from? Double attack, single attack, no attack here. Okay, yeah. So the difference here will be the gloves. Yeah, crit damage gloves instead of attack gloves. So that was the biggest difference. There's no attack percentage gloves from that set. So something to be improved. That probably will boost. If that change happened, I would assume they would be doing similar damage, truth to be told. Slate is Inspiration 5, but built with Enlightenment, so something to consider is actually building him defensively as well. Sacredia, again, similar, basically just any stats with accuracy to grab, not much invested. Twitch, Enlightenment, accuracy, surviving just fine. See, the difference with this team is with Scar. At this Inspiration, the team just survives fine. You don't need to worry about anything because of that plus the Inspiration buff. It's just so good, okay? Scar is just finally being viable and useful. But this works with Inspiration 1 Scar as well. If you don't have Inspiration 1 Scar, I would probably not run it with Scar because Scar's Inspiration 1 applies attack penalty. And yeah, huge difference in the Guinevere, minus 700 attack. So yeah, maybe changing this to attack percentage, but then the crit will be very low. But again, similar. This set, just not 3 pieces. So sacrificing that and gaining early attack would definitely help. Then we have Kurvida with Puppeteer set. Stats don't matter again, as long as you have accuracy. Nastienka, built with crit rate, crit damage, and some attacks. So as you can see, the difference between attack is very small, but it ensures that the Guinevere has the correct buffs from Mashtur. And here again, accuracy. That's the only thing that matters. Is this the... No, it's not that set that increases the reduction. And Orb of the Dragon here as well, slightly different build, but yeah, so that's top 2, and another 2 billion, there's 3 with 2 billion. I have E0 Scar and can survive the battle. E0 is not great, but is enough. Oh, that's good to know, Blanca. Thanks for confirming. Inspiration 0 Scar works as well, you survive the whole battle. So I'm not sure if you have it, Carl. There we go, okay, and then we have another team, so as you can see, 5 inspirations. So Capricorn, he's been investing heavily in his Dauntless team, okay? He's been playing Dauntless since, I think, Season 1. So as you can see, high investment here, low spender, by the way, just focusing on 1 or 2 teams. And now he's started focusing on, what's it called? Toxin, yeah, and using this scar setup that I showed you previously. It's pretty much the meta teams. But as I said, this server is like, just look at this, everyone is doing huge damage. Then we have Fuge here. So similar setup, just basically today it's who has the biggest luck when it comes to equipment. That's how it's going to determine who's ranked where. And again, same setup that I shared in one of the videos. I believe Quaza didn't play much yet. He can probably do around 1.7 billion damage as well. I think he didn't have, yeah, that's an old equipment, as you can see here. No puppeteer set. Yeah, so this will go up, just 18-second rotation, because he's running 20-second rotation now. And then we go down to 1 billion. So those of you who are newer players, you will probably be at like below 1 billion and way below 1 billion at this stage. But yeah, veterans are all like, as you can see, and it's that's why most of the videos you see from content creators include inspirations and heroes, because veterans have them. So as you can see, this is the team that I showcased you today with Solmo. So you can see exactly how to build that team in the video I posted previously. But what I'm looking for is Ice Blast or something else than Toxin on the AoE side. I want to cover this team, so if you're one of the players who built a team like that, let me know. Even supplying me with screenshots, timings and code will help, because I can make a short video covering that. But as you can see, everyone who has access to Serpentemis at any inspiration will run Serpentemis. Yeah, Kiran ended up rank 10 yesterday, so that's really good. And that's again this team. So let's have where did my mouse go? So let's have a look at this team. And you said you did farm some equipment, so I believe this is yesterday's team. Which one are we using? This one. So let's copy it. Bang, bang. There we are. Yeah, this is the placement I used originally on your account. I've noticed that people that play Chinese version of the game are switched it around, but I don't see a reason why we would want to switch it. Because all of this is all enemies and diamond-shaped stuff. We don't share any attack at the moment, but we want to keep our heroes as close to this. So even if we put her in the middle, like I just did, in this case, all the heroes are melee, so they will jump right, like here, 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 and here, and they will all gain the benefits from her. So I don't see a reason why we should change the placement. It's just fine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Ouch. Wow. That's a surprise. That's a pretty good Guinevere you got there. So yeah, attack, crit damage. You have 2 sets. Okay, so that's what you went for. Ooh, quadruple crit damage already. Yeah, but sadly, we will not be using that set. And this might be good for Rook, though. Yeah, this will be good for Rook, but for everyone else, sadly, no. Should I just try building Dauntless, even though I don't have much to and Selva? Yes, Crazy, you can always try it. Just use different supports. So what I would suggest is... What damage schools do we have? So we have this damage schools together. And if we look at the supports, one of the supports standing out will be Astayan. You can use Astayan, you can use Tauren. Tauren will help you with debuff immunity on your main damage dealer. So you can put Tauren behind, for example, Guinevere. I mean, Zephy with immortality maybe will work. I don't see the boss having what the old Vortex boss has, which is killing enemies when he has certain total damage. So, you know, that's worthwhile doing. I mean, Grishnar still works, guys. You could probably try Grishnar yourself. What else? What else? I mean, Irmish might work. You might use Wolf here. I mean, Nathaniel is always a good choice, right? He's got healing, he's got everything you need. And that's pretty much it. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll make it work. So yeah, once again, back here, really good stats. I wonder if you have anything from this set. So if we get quadruple attack, that would be good. I mean, we'll lose a lot of it, but we'll gain this benefit, so we can try that. And what about this? What do you have here? Crit rate. Oh, but you're using crit damage. Okay. There we go. I'm just looking at what happens when we complete this set, okay? Did I save it as another team? Yes, I did, because you were using this one. Did they make any changes yet? No. Okay, so I'm gonna run this as a simulation fast so we can see what damage you are doing, and then we'll improve it. Oh wow, so you got some lucky rolls today. Oh, right, that's correct. I can't do that. Could you guys tell me if you can run simulation in game? Because I've tried it on a different account and it just broke my game. So what I need to do is, Kiran, I need to re-log into your... No, I don't need to. It's just gonna break and then I can run it normally. So yeah, sadly, that's the case. We need to wait. This is gonna fail and then I need to run it manually. I don't know why, but I had this issue earlier today. Let me know if you have this issue as well. Okay, I think it's time to... Oh, there we go. Combat simulation was interrupted. So let's run it manually. Apologies, guys. We're gonna watch this fight for a minute. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. How are you doing? How are your teams doing? Managed to hit over 2.5 billion? You just missed me showcasing Nanko's, Smell It, and others teams. Some of them are doing great damage. Okay, so freezing is a big problem. Maybe it's worthwhile raising it. So after the stream, I will show it as well to the developers, and maybe something will be done about it, because yeah, it's annoying. And let's have a look. I have messages on the Discord. Let me quickly catch up. General. Thanks. Nerfing GG supports while constantly releasing new meta. Divine Hunts. Fingers crossed the nerf is arbitrary high level play. Your issue mostly, I guess, I get the timings from. Alright, so inspiration free Rata, Talefia is doing 300 million DPS. Yeah, okay. Sorry guys, I'm just answering questions on Discord while the fights, and then we can improve this account's teams. Didn't run it yet today, will do later. I finished farming, but yesterday I did 1.8 billion. Well done, well done. So today you should, if you're lucky with equipment, you should be looking at 2.3 billion. Something later, depending. Well, Nanko went from 1.3 billion to 2.5 billion. And Smellut went from 2 billion to 2.3 billion. So depending on your equipment, you might jump a lot or you might stay. Right, so 777 million. I think yesterday you did more, but we can see what happened. 225 million. How? Because we used the wrong team. No. We used the right team. Okay. This is basically that team I just copied, and the skill timings 18 seconds. Yeah, we can change these timings. I think I'm running different timings now. Okay, and definitely we need to upgrade the equipment. So you do have really good equipment on her. I will keep it for now, but definitely need to update equipment here. So what we want is, yes, we want HP percentage, but we want just anything with accuracy. There we go. So way more HP now. That was one of the changes we needed. We have this defensive stats. We might be able to survive just fine. And same here, we have this on Nastienka. We need just anything with attack. There we go. So Gwyn has proper equipment. There's gloves here. We just need anything like with accuracy. This set we can actually leave it for Serpentemis, or what you're wearing on Serpentemis. Yeah, definitely can leave it for Serpentemis. Crit rate, HP. I mean, she doesn't need offensive stats. I would prefer like an attack percentage like this. Maybe defensive stats. Yeah, so she will be... Yeah, let's do that. Defense. Yeah, let's leave it like that. I think this will be good for this team. We didn't change anything here yet, okay. Oh, you didn't have your Dauntless team with Puppeteer and you did 1.8 billion without it, so yeah. Who's quitting this game? Catching up with multiple Discord chats, guys. So let me have a look at YouTube channel. Hanjip, welcome. Glad you could catch me. I usually stream in the time that doesn't suit a lot of viewers, but that's the only time I can stream. I used to stream like in the evenings, but that was back when my kids used to go to sleep at around 6-7 p.m. And now they go to sleep at 8-9 p.m. So I'm too shattered to stream in the evening. And just out of curiosity, those of you who are watching me on Twitch, are there any issues with the Twitch stream? Because in the past, I had issues with... what's it called? I had issues with video on Twitch, like there was a black screen, etc. So hopefully this has been resolved and you're having good time on Twitch as well. Yeah, I got all the gear but wasn't able to put it on Vortex teams yet. Yeah, that's fine, we're gonna fix it. I think the issue now with the Dauntless team are the timings, but don't worry, even my Inspiration 5 Dauntless team is dying as well. Thanks for all the good videos you make. Oh, thank you very much for the kind words. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Thank you, Rhapsody. Yeah, if you were asking me if I'm leaving Rhapsody, no, I'm not leaving, but one of my friends is leaving and he wants to say bye-bye to his account that he's spent quite a lot of money on, so, you know, if someone's... I shouldn't be even saying that, but if someone kind of wants that account, they can reach out to me and I can discuss it on Discord. Okay, so yeah, timings. I'm gonna load one of the codes I prepared yesterday. Now, which one should we go? What are you running here? Running Ogok and Reita. What supports do you have? Okay, that's Rena. Rises, blah blah, blah blah, but only Inspiration 0. That's the issue with blah blah, like any exclusive support. Any exclusive support at Inspiration 0 is at Inspiration 1, 3, and then especially 5 is just wow. So the reason why Nanko is doing such a good damage is because the ultimate skill can trigger the performance effects of all auras at the same time, basically. So all of that at the same time, while Inspiration 4 does not. So he is doing so much damage. Hey man, oops, caps lock. Oh wow. Oh, JRM, welcome. Sorry, I couldn't see your name because I'm running this widget in my OBS, and the Twitch, or rather your name, is bluish and I can't read that letter. It's like, oh wow. Welcome, JRM. How are you? How have you been? I've seen you play other games. So yeah. So what were we supposed to do here? Yeah, we were supposed to go back here and we were supposed to fix your survivability. And how was I supposed to fix it? Timings and loading the code. So you're running this, but I've run this. So I wonder if this is the updated timings I posted on the... Yeah, okay. So if someone can know these timings... Oh, maybe I'll just take a screenshot and just post it on Discord. So I can easily copy it. Where's my Discord? Where's the Vortex channel? So if you've not been on my Discord yet, you can join. It's pretty quiet, but the good thing is if you ask for help, someone will answer and help you out. Let me know if you want to test Ice Blast. You don't have Frida Gondor artifact. Yeah, I mean, I would probably test it, but out of stream, because I'm gonna just stream for half an hour more or something. But yeah, definitely want to build an Ice Blast team, because but hold on, when do we open Vortex 2? Because it might be no point of me testing Vortex 1 now when we open Vortex 2 in few days, if you know what I mean. If we open Vortex 2, then I can test it on Vortex 2 instead. Seasonal journey 2 4 in 2 days. Okay, but if I build the Vortex team for Ice Blast, then it's just increasing the stats to survive Vortex 2. So yeah, it makes sense building Vortex team for Ice Blast, but not mentioning the Vortex difficulty basically. Yeah. I still play this, would like the sneak peek at my account, like to see what you can squeeze out of my Vortex. Yes, JRM, I wouldn't mind it, but not today. You can reach out to me tomorrow. I mean, you can leave me credentials and then I'll probably just poke you when I'm about to log in. And I can see what I can showcase from your account as well. It's not in 3 days, yeah. So hold on, we are supposed to change the timings now, because those timings are obviously like outdated now. There are better timings available. Is it the same team? Yeah. So the skill timings in theory should keep you alive longer, and if not, then we just need to change equipment for more defensive stats. And yeah, those of you who are not aware why we're delaying Selva's ultimate quite far away from our normal rotation is because she works like Rita, but on steroids. She basically refreshes the whole duration of the debuffs on the target. So that's why we delay. When the buffs are close to running out, we just cast her ultimate. And with Puppeteer set, now we can do it at 18 seconds. So let's see if this fixes the Dauntless team. If not, then I'll also change the placement to the one I'm using. I mean, the placement at this stage doesn't really matter because we're not sharing any attack and stuff. And Selva's skill set does hit everyone. The only thing is that we need to make sure is that Mashtur's passive is granted to Guinevere, and to achieve that, Guinevere has to be the highest attack, which also means that she will be getting Bless from the Genie. That's the only thing you need to worry about with Dauntless at this stage. There are other ways to maximize Dauntless team's damage, but it comes mainly from building your heroes the right way. Which I covered so many times in different Dauntless teams videos, like building Guinevere with attack speed runes and building her with attack rather than crit damage or crit rate. Okay, she scales really, really well with attack. Okay, so for this team, we just need to fix survivability. I think in your case, you're using Angelic Alliance in the Toxin team, but I think we're gonna switch it because the Toxin team uses 2 supports, which should be enough to keep your team alive, and the Dauntless team, even at Inspiration 5, has hard time surviving. at this stage in the game. I mean, yeah, if we don't get one-shotted, we can use like healing talents on Kurvida as well. I wouldn't change them on Nastienka and Guinevere. Okay, and I got like 20 minutes left. So as I said, if you guys want me to jump on your account tomorrow, or maybe even tonight if the kids don't exhaust me too much, then yeah, I'll gladly jump in. I like it more playing on this way rather than me doing stuff on test server that you guys can't really utilize, because test server is like starting Continental Challenge soon. Which once starts, then yes, you will see me doing Continental Challenge streams more than playing on someone's account, because Continental Challenge does matter quite a lot. Okay, so I'm surprised and I can spot the issue already. Mashtur has hard time surviving, but just look at how much damage we already improved. It's not like 1 billion damage that I've been doing with other teams, but at least we survived the whole battle, right? So that's the first step. We survived the whole battle with this team, and now we're at 1 billion damage with this team. Now, the reason why we're not hitting 1 billion, and I can see already talents, so if you have bread, Kiran, is that okay if I use the bread to get Nastienka's talents to get the 4th talent, which increases the basic attack? But the reason why this Dauntless team is not doing 1 billion is mainly because Nastienka is not Inspiration 5, Guinevere, La Kurvida needs Inspiration 2 as well, which is a huge boost, so that will improve that team's damage quite significantly. And since we have that sorted, the team survives now, we can focus on the other team, okay? And this team is running 2 supports, so the damage is slightly lower, but we could probably squeeze in a little bit more damage here as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this setup. And don't get me wrong, this team, Angelic Alliance... Oh, you don't have Angelic Alliance on anyone? Did we miss it? I mean, could we try? Or you didn't buy Angelic Alliance? There it is. We're not using it on anyone. Alright. So maybe this way. Let's run it one more time. If we survive this way, then it's fine. How do we time Kuru Sure skill actually do cuts before or after the team's out? So I didn't have much time to test the bird. I'm gonna call him the bird or her because it's so much easier for me. But that was one of the things I was curious about, and maybe someone who saw the Chinese version of the game can let us know. But he has been changed as well in the patch that Reita got nerfed. The changes include that he no longer triggers from the battle skill, passive or auto attacks, which might be a good and bad thing depending on how you look at it. For example, if you run in Flora team, you want to do as much damage as possible with Vortex. But now, does his skill work on the initial trigger of Vortex that deals damage, or when the Vortex explodes? Depending on that, we will need to time it differently, right? So yeah, I'll need to do more tests about that, crazy, but that's a good question. Let me catch up with JRM. One second, JRM, let me have a look. I need to find that conversation. There you go. Sorted. Yeah, okay, so she go one-shotted. But did we do similar damage or more damage with Angelic Alliance? A little bit more team-wise, but I don't remember exactly what was the number with the Dauntless team. I don't take pictures when I stream. Usually I like take pictures of everything. But yeah, I mean, that's an improvement already. But I think there will be an issue with this, that we can't survive as good as we wish for. And as I said, you can change the placement to this. If I could run simulation, I would, okay? But as you know, it's broken for me, at least. And then we move on to the second team. So you said you have some pretty decent equipment. Let's see the skill timings, because I believe they will be outdated here as well. No, they're not. So 18 seconds. Let's see the code I can load. This one, let's see. Okay, this one here. Over the skill timings for this team. 12, 13 and a half. Is it the same one? Oh yeah, that's 18 and a half seconds. That's wrong, guys. 18 second works way better, at least for me. So what do we have? Oh, and remember, Kieran, get your talents, okay? G1B. Talents for at least Nastienka will be very helpful. Plus there is an event as well, so you definitely want to do that. Yeah, okay, so we definitely need to increase her stats. There we go, enlightenment. Yeah, we can use this set because that will give us triple bonus. Ha! Zenith Zerk! Such a bad luck. Such a bad luck. Oh man, I feel sorry for you. If I had some code with dice, I would give it to you. But yeah, I've not been lucky as well. I know there are people who spend less than 300 and got 2 copies of Selva. But some people spend 2,500 dice and they only get like 2 copies of Selva and 3 copies of Bird. Oh, better luck next time. So triple enlightenment here and attack. We kind of need a little bit more accuracy though, you know? Is this attack percentage? No. So luckily we can change that to this, and that solves our accuracy issue slightly bit. Now the best part is we don't need anything, we don't need that set anymore, as long as we maybe get something like that. This one, okay, we're gonna butcher, what's her name, Sacredia. But look at this, okay, 300, that's, look at this stats, 2,347. This is only inspiration 3, right? Yeah, we're definitely gonna save that. That is going to be boost. But look at the top Serpentemis players, right? Less attack, similar enlightenment. So if you had inspiration 5 Serpentemis, way less attack, you would be doing over 1.2 billion damage, yeah? There's this better item for weapon slot. Yeah, that's my setup. No, 5. Yeah, it's 520. No exclusive. I still have some dices, but I'm saving for Ice Blast. I'm not sure about Burn. I know Ice Blast is decent, but I'm not really sold on the Burn yet, you know? That's an achievement. Right, cool. Sorry guys, got distracted. Lots of distractions. Oh yeah, where were we? So that's just that. You said there's also better... Oh yeah, you said better weapon. Isn't that what I put on? Yeah, okay, this weapon is good, but I will try it without this weapon because I'm just worried about the accuracy. We only need 50, but I would still prefer to have it rather than not. So we can change that if we can to test it. But yeah, I would keep a tiny bit of accuracy. Right. Okay, so slate with this. I think we could go with Rata. Oh, so that's this setup that we were playing here with. Okay. There is an issue with this team, remember. I wouldn't put this on at the moment, because we don't really have good way of applying free debuffs unless I find out the timings to do so. So I would probably go conch here for now. And then get her... So yeah, she scales with HP now, guys. Can we get Puppeteer set this way? No, it has to be one of those. So either defense. Let's go with defense. Or accuracy, okay. That's decent. Yeah, okay. I did it with my mouse. Then we get Mr. Uguk. Can we make that set? So that set would be this one. Oh no, Master is using it. Maybe gloves. It's always like that. You take a defensive piece of equipment and you roll offensive stats on it. Always the same. So which is our... Can change that. I think your Ogok is Inspiration 5, is it not? Yeah, so we don't need accuracy on Ogok. And I think we don't need this anymore. We will try without it. The reason why is we have Rata here as well, 2 supports. And then with Sacredia. Oh wow, we're using all of these good artifacts there, don't we? Let's go with that. So yeah, 2 supports, we can focus more on the offensive things, as long as we have accuracy here, like any set with accuracy. And then we give her HP. Remember, the top teams use Sacredia with HP. So she takes the damage, right? So HP and defense, for example. We should be looking for flat stats, by the way, at this stage, but who cares? And then this set to match it. Right, she's supporting here. She's not here to do damage. She's here to survive. And then we have Slate. So Slate currently has that, but we can go and build him 25, 28, 18, 13. So these are 3 highest HP targets at the moment. That's what we want. And then we can use Slate with Accuracy and Enlightenment. Okay. How do we do it? Okay, so this will be enough accuracy. What is this? Crit damage. Ouch. I mean, why not? This is not the ideal piece of equipment we want. But we got enough accuracy, enlightenment, etc. The team should survive now. Easily. But this has to happen slightly different now. Something like this. Okay, so you survive easy, Rata and Ogog just lose damage taken to each out for Rata. Yeah, that's what I was expecting as well. That's why I didn't want to do it. Sometimes it's better not to survive the whole battle but deal more damage. Alright, so this will be the last fight, Kieran, and I'll let you tune it in. And guys, both Carl and Kieran, once you finish up your teams, could you share the codes on my Discord so other people can copy them? Because we showed the AoE Aura team, single target Aura team, single target Dauntless team, and 2 different variants of the Toxin team for the AoE combat. Yes, absolutely. The new boss especially is so beautiful. Like, when I saw that boss first in a preview, I was like, wow, the scenery looks so good. Like the setup, the whole background, etc. It's so amazing. I mean, we could test Inspiration 0 blah blah and basically see if this team survives with... We can just put Ogog's equipment on blah blah and just roll it. It will be exactly the same. The only difference would be we need to cast blah blah's ultimate before our DPSs to utilize the auras. Yeah, so that's the thing. People don't like the seasonal stuff in this game, but at the same point, imagine if we were never resetting. You will be always at this stage where you will be always using the same heroes because you already cleared all the dungeons using these heroes. So you won't be like going for new heroes, etc. Like, when I think about how other games like Raid, Shadow Legends do things, like the game is so old and I got a sponsorship with them for like a month and I just couldn't play that game because I felt like it's so outdated. Like I was chasing the meta that is like a couple years ahead of me. You know, I just couldn't get into like an old game, and with the seasonal playstyle here and having access to new bosses, the main issue we had in previous version of the game is we had the same temporal vortex for a year and a half, and that wasn't exciting, right? Now we have a third boss for the temporal vortex. I still hope the old bosses will be used somewhere. We will be able to see them in a different content, you know? But yeah, like Rage Vortex, that was good. Now bring it back, because we need that resource. First of all, but bring it back so we can fight old bosses, rotate them. But look at this. Wow. Right, so Kurvida's died. That's due to us putting Angelic Alliance on the team. But yeah. So this is basically the story of the top teams, guys. Okay. Dauntless is doing around 200 million less than the Toxin team. So if I see these numbers and they match, and I'm using Inspiration 5 main carries, then this is pretty much what you can do without having inspirations on heroes such as Slate, because Inspiration 2 Slate is a boost, Kurvida Inspiration 2 is a boost, and Inspiration 5 Nastienka is a boost as well. So this looks solid, and this basically grants currently top 10 again. So this is a very, very competitive server, guys, okay? And being top 20 on this server is huge achievement already. But yeah, look at this. Basically, extra 300 million damage. And obviously, if you want to use these teams, I'm gonna just grab the codes at the moment. And just post them in the chat as well. So you can try and rebuild these teams in similar fashion. Obviously, if you don't have Inspiration 5 on the main carries, you'll do just less damage. But the teams work. These two supports on the bottom will help you survive. What I said as well before we finish, guys, if you want to use Blabla or you want to use any other support, and see if you can replace Ogok, because Ogok is the defensive support. So if your team survives with two supports, maybe just replacing Ogok with something more offensive, or if you don't have Reta, playing something like Calavera or something else. So if we do this, remember, no talents, nothing. I'm just gonna do it quickly. So if we go here, no, not here. If we go this way, and that's the easiest way to, like, hey, where is he? We need to use that. There we go, Blabla is in the team now, and we just go this way and bank, exchange equipment, looking for Ogok. Luckily we have, I would say, maybe enough or close to enough accuracy, so instead we'll just look for something like this. That should be enough. We lost a little bit of enlightenment, but that's fine, and he already provides us with shield, so if you feel like you're dying, you can use this, but for the most offensive variant, you'll use that as well, okay? And obviously we could go with talents. I can't press the simulation because it will break the game for me, but yeah, let's go. Oh, remember what I said when it comes to Blabla? You want to follow your DPS rotation rather than what Ogok does, because of the debuffs that we apply. So instead we will go on 18-second rotation and cast it before Reta, cast it before our first DPS, really, at like something like this. He usually has a lot of haste, so he might not, but we'll try and cast it at that time. Eventually he will cast it probably at similar time as what's her name, Serpentemis, but that's fine. With runes it's easier because you usually have some haste on the supports, so he should cast first, then it should be Serpentemis. But as you can see, that works pretty well, exactly how we would love it to be. And the only other thing I've noticed with Nanko, for example, he built Blabla with resistance. So he's probably running Blabla at 15-second rotation, something like that. Build him with resistance to have the upkeep of the buffs constantly. So let's see if this can match it or something like that. Yeah, and talents. Yeah, I didn't even bother with talents, but yeah. So for you, you definitely need to get the Nastienka's talent to do more damage, and if you want to, you can even give Mashtur and Selva 30% extra HP talent that will help them survive. And also for Mashtur, this will mean more healing, because more HP, more healing on Mashtur. And for this team, talent, and maybe changing, like, if they survive easily, changing maybe equipment to more offensive than defensive. But yeah, it's not much you can do at this stage, because it's going to be what, another 2 days before we unlock next level. So yeah, but it's a good point now that you have a decent equipment to start farming domains. So you want to farm domains at the maximum level, and people shared how to beat the domains on my Discord. So multiple teams that were able to clear the domains at highest difficulty, and that's what you want to do, because once they unlock level 70, you want to max out talents on your main teams, okay? So while you might be thinking you want to farm equipment, I wouldn't spend too much stamina on equipment right now. Because talents is where a huge difference will come out again. And soonish also we should be able to get the mythic equipment. No, day 10 forge opens. So two times we can craft equipment this season, which is quite good, because obviously for the temporal vortex we need 2 teams, but this will also help us with what's the name of it? Continental Challenge. Also, as you can see, that's the thing with the Dauntless team. They just died. So is it more or less than we did previously with the Poison team? I can't recall the number, guys. Too many numbers in my head. But hey, 631. I think it was similar, or maybe slightly more. But yeah, I mean, you have 2 teams that work now. It's just improving them. Okay, so guys, that will be me for the time being. I might or might not be streaming in the evening, depending on how the kids will try me. Oh, CC, I'm about to leave now, but hey, good morning to you, and almost late afternoon for us. So yeah, I think the team's damage was lower, Kieran, but I think the toxin damage was similar. So yeah, I'm going to go. As I said, there's a chance I will stream in the evening, but we will see. Okay, I might just focus offline to prepare the Ice Blast team somewhere else. Okay, so I might not stream, but we will see. Okay, and yeah, once again, thank you all for watching, being here with me. And if you haven't done it yet, like this live stream, subscribe if you haven't done so you can have a notification when I go live, and I'll see you all in the next one. So stay safe. Bye.